for coming in. There's nobody in here yet, but my daughter just caught a trout, so she's bringing it over, and I'm going to show you guys this. We're up at Seven Springs. We had a beautiful weekend, fishing all weekend. I cut 2 videos, so make sure you go check those out. But we're here, and we are fishing, and Karly just caught a decent trout. So we're going to bring it over here and show you. So let's see who's in. Theo's mic'd up today.
He needs water.
Hopefully everything's good, the audio's good. Bring it over, babe. Bring it over, baby. There you go. Oh, that's a nice size one.
Everything's falling off my head.
Yeah, you look all kind of beat up. That fish whooped your butt. Hey, jailbait, what's up, Gary? No, that's not the camera side, babe. This is the camera side. Okay, so he's a little dirty, so show them the trout. There you go. Karly's trout. Let him go. Let him go quick. So Karly got the first trout. JJ, what's up, buddy?
She got the first trout and the first
swimming?
fish. Yeah.
As long as they're swimming, that's what you want. And grab the tail and make sure that they kick before you let it go. All right, Scott. Hey, Scott, how are you? You're going to have to take pictures, Sue. My wife's back in the shade reading a book, hanging out. So, but we got, is he swimming away? All right, he swam away, so that's good. A lot of these trout in these like lake ponds here, there's some that are like ponds and some that are bigger that are like lakes. The trout are real finicky. We're not using any treble hooks. Hey, Crossover, what's up, buddy? We are using regular hooks. I'm using the WUTZ-IT hooks, the egg hook. We got some power bait and chunky cheese. She just caught that on a worm. Did your hook break? Probably. Okay, go get your rod and I'll fix it up for you. And Theo's here. And Theo, we're gonna let you, I don't know if I got a hit here or what, but it came in. I use a bobber because I can't see my line too good. See, it keeps coming in?
Yeah, I'll use
we might have a monster of a whale on here, so hold on. Let's see. Yeah, see? So I got one on too. So there we go, guys. So I got a trout. It's a nice trout. The only thing is we don't have a net. My sister had the net, so we don't, so we gotta be careful. So hold on one second. Let me go get this fish and I'll be right back.
Get up there, man.
Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna see if I can get the hook out. I have pinchers here, little snips, and if the hook is not coming out, we let it go with the hook in it. When it's down in the gullet like that. And I'm gonna take and I took the hook off because we don't want it bleeding. So there is, whoa guys, hold on there. These fish are slippery, slappy. So there is my first trout of the day. Here, let my wife take a picture. Make it look big, okay. All right guys, so there's another trout. I'm gonna get him in real quick. But we got 2 trout already, we just started.
Yeah.
It did? Okay. And
it didn't snap, wow.
That trout is gone.
No clue.
All right, so I actually cut the hook off of that. Let me put this down a little bit so you can see. But I actually cut the hook, let the fish swim away. I'd rather have the fish swim away and be alive than rip the hook out of their mouth. So the hook will be gone in a couple days. Hey Scott, nice rainbow, don't catch many here in Texas. Yeah, I got a big giant carpenter ant on my phone here. Hold on one second.
What was it?
Carpenter ant, okay. All right, yep, so let me get, I gotta go grab a hook. And you can see, I got it shooting down the liner, so you can see Theo. And like I said, Theo's mic'd up, and I told him just watch, no swearing, you know? So I'm just kidding, he don't swear. But I'm glad you guys came in. We had a blast this weekend, guys. I made 2 videos. Hope the audio's good, video good. If everybody can give me a thumbs up and make sure. Give me that. What is this? There's already one open in there. Here. If everybody can give me a thumbs up in the chat, if it's okay, if it sounds good, looks good. But yeah, going back to, you're all good, buddy. Okay, thanks, Jason. Lowballing, what's up, Lowballing? Thanks for coming in. I got 2 videos, part 1, part 2 this weekend. Caught a lot of trout. I caught a monster. Theo caught a beautiful brown. I caught a brown. The kids had a blast. They caught fish all weekend. Theo, Nike man. Theo is a Nike man, Adidas man. You can answer him. Are you a Nike man or an Adidas man?
Full Nike outfit.
He's got the full Nike on.
I think I like Nike a bit more.
Okay, he likes Nike a bit more, he said. So, Karly, you okay over there? All right, so, yeah. So this, hey, Johnny, Small Pepper, how are you? I use my little nips, my little pincers here, and that's what I use to take them off. But we don't have a net today. I've actually packed in the truck, running around, and I forgot to bring my net. But my sister brought a net all weekend, so we were netting fish. Here, we're just gonna have to be careful, get them in quick. If they swallow the hook, we're using a little WUTZ-IT egg hook, a red. I like to use those. If I don't have to use a treble, I try not to use a treble hook because it will just tear the fish up. So if we were keeping them and eating them, I would say a treble hook's fine. But here, we're trying to keep them alive. And we want to, you know, take care of the fish. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day here. This is a beautiful setup here. I talked to the guy when I got the permits. There's 3 like ponds here, 1, 2, and then 3 down below. The first one is the biggest one, but it gets hit hard. So we come up to this back lake. There's nobody here. There's a few cars down in the lot, and they're all fishing those ponds down here because they're pretty easy access. I drive my truck up into here, and then we fishes, but they said they put some big ones in, and I do believe them because I caught a big one yesterday. But you're gonna have to go to the part 1 video. Is that no? It's part 2 video. But I'd like for you to go to part 1 and part 2. But in the part 2 video is where I get my big one, and then I catch a brown, and Theo caught a brown, I believe, in part 1. But all the kids caught fish all weekend. It's a blast. It was beautiful weather. It sprinkled here a little bit yesterday, which was good. But as you can see, it's sunny out. And we were throwing cranks, the trout magnet cranks, spinners. I had made a bunch of bright baits. I made fluorescent pink, white, chartreuse. But as you can see here, let me move this. If you can see this water is like pristine. It's beautiful. You can see, but when it goes out, it turns green. Well, my bright color baits, the fish don't want nothing with them. They don't want to have nothing to do with them. They're too bright. Now, if it was a little murky, or the water was moving, that would work. Theo, can you go over there and hand me my rod, my new rod that I got? I want to show you guys something before I set my hook up. And Theo, what did you put on, bud?
I haven't put anything on yet.
Okay. So this is my new proficiency rod. Be okay, Bear. Hey, how are you? This is a proficiency rod that I have hooked up, and I have on here a jig, a purple jig that Matt from Natural State made me. It's Rock Creek Bait Company. They're really cool baits, but I just think that the bright colors right now are not going to work. And I have a slip bobber on there too. So I'm not using this setup right now. We're putting on Pyre bait and Gulp bait. I have better luck with Gulp. All Gulp products, I catch more fish with the Gulp products than I have with Pyre bait. So we use that. We have the chunky cheese on, and it's in multiple different colors, green, white, like cheese color, like yellow. So that's what we're doing today. So just stay with us and hang out and have a great time. Grab a drink, grab something to eat and hang out with us. We're gonna be here live fishing for a while and just having fun. So stay with me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this new hook on this rod for me. Thea.
Yeah.
Bring your rod over here real quick. And we have rod holders here. These rod holders were like $1.25 when I bought them. So they're pretty good. Pretty good deal. They work out good.
Karly got one.
Yeah, you got another one? What you get? Bluegill. A bluegill? So she's using worms. My daughter likes to use the worms. Give me your rod. Get your rod. You got chunky cheese on?
Yeah.
Okay. He's putting his own bait on. He's good. And then you're going to set it up right here, bud, and throw it out there? And there's a couple fish actually that are dead in here, which other people catch them and they die. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes, but then it is basically raccoon food. Reel that back in and the bait come off.
How?
You got to just go light with that bait. Okay? So let me set up, let me grab a hook here.
It smells absolutely terrible.
Let me grab a hook and I'll show you these hooks real quick that I have here. And I have the WUTZ-IT, the octopus hooks. They're like an egg hook. I like to use the octopus hooks because they have a special bend on them. And I really think it helps when you're catching fish. Now, power bait with a hook like this, you miss a lot of fish. But I'd rather miss the fish than tear them up with a treble hook. So, but thank you guys for coming in. Stay with us. What you got on there, buddy?
Some cheese.
Is that your phone? Is that your phone making that noise? Okay, I just want to make sure that my alerts were off. Okay, so my setup is just a split shot about 16 inches away from my hook. And I use a Palomar knot hook. I basically use a Palomar hook with all of my tackle. The hardest part of all this is seeing the line to get it through the eye for me. So bifocals are in the future for me. Okay, so we got that. Pull a little bit of line out. And all you do basically with the Palomar knot is you put both your lines through, you loop it, put it through here. You make an overhand tie, bring the loop through, and then you grab the loop and put your hook through that loop, wet it, pull it tight, and you're good. Tag end off, and that's everything. So I have that, and I have Theo falling in the water, and
Not yet.
I usually go from my arm to my elbow. And that's it right there, guys. So let me go put some chunky cheese on. Grab me the green chunky cheese.
Chicken.
Yep. You all right, babe?
But this is the powder.
No, I need the green. Yep, that's it. And we are using the gulp. Let's see what we got. See if I missed anything. I'm sorry if I missed. It's kind of waiting on the helps prevent friction burns. Yes, wetting the line, definitely. Yep, Velveeta balls. We used to make a bait. Thanks, Jason, for sharing. My uncle used to make a bait, and it was cheddar, Velveeta cheese, and we'd put cracked red pepper in it. We'd put garlic. There was some other stuff I can't remember, but we used to cut it in cubes and would use that for trout bait. So, but yeah, this is just the green glitter. You back? Okay. Theo's the only one mic'd up. He ain't talking too much. Huh? You can talk, buddy. You're all mic'd up. You're live. So that's what I do right there. Is just put a little ball on there.
Fish on.
You got a fish? He got one. Yes, he does. All right, Theo got one on. Hold on. Now go. I need you to back up here too. Just get him in. Let me help him with this fish. Okay, bring it in. Bring it up. Let me see where the hook is. Okay. Huh?
Is it deep?
I need you to hold the line straight up. Yep, just like that. Okay, let's see if I can get him. Here we go. Lay your line over there. Take your fish. Go show them in the thing. Yep, put it the other way. All right, there you go. Go show them your trout. Oh, yep, you fell. You want to just don't make a habit of that one.
He's a slimy.
You got to grab him by the front. There you go. Go ahead, hurry up. Go up to the camera and show them. Show them the fish.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Okay, they are slimy. Just show them the fish. Hold on, you get them in a headlock. All right, there you go.
Oh my God.
All right, we're gonna let him go in the water. Just let him go. We don't want him falling everywhere. Okay, he looks like he's breaded now. So go throw him in there. We got breaded fish here, guys. One fish apiece for those of you keeping score. Oh, we're gonna do that, Jason. You wanna have a competition now. Okay. Well, Karly got how many?
2.
You had a big one. Oh, don't be telling me it's bigger. She said, my wife said, well, she had a bigger one. Hey, Uncle Gary, how are you? Uncle Gary's in here.
Hello.
You just missed Theo catching a nice trout. Well, Karly caught 2 bluegill and a trout. So actually, she is up with 3 to 1 to 1. So if we're gonna take score, that is it.
Are we counting bluegill?
Yes.
We can count. Yeah, we're counting fish. But there is, as you can see over there, guys, there's a dead trout there, and I don't like that at all. But it is what it is.
Oh,
It's right at the bottom of the screen there. Let me see this. I want to get that trout. I don't like dead fish floating in my lives, so we're gonna get this fish out of here. Or let's see it anyway. I don't know if, I mean,
do we have any?
I'll show you this fish, and it looks like it was from last night, or it looks like it might be still living. Yeah, it's trying to go.
Oh,
Come
it's
on.
actually moving.
It is living.
I thought he was done.
Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to get this thing going here. Try to get it. If I can get him in, I could try to resuscitate him. He's going. Come on. Come on. Come on, swim, buddy. He's swimming now, slowly, but he was on his back for a minute. Come on. Come on, go down. He might make it, he might not make it, guys, but I don't like that. And it is what it is.
Nobody likes it.
It is what it is, but it's the circle of life. Oh, here's the circle of life here. Theo, hold this rod.
Oh, I got it.
No, not my rod. You ain't catching my fish. You're holding your rod. Come on. It's hitting it, guys. It's taking it very, I didn't have the bobber on.
Don't eat it. Come on.
Yeah, now we're saying don't eat it and
You
all
don't
that
want to
good
eat
stuff.
it. Trust me. Go eat
He's
mine.
on there.
Go eat mine.
Is he on there?
I don't know, probably.
Nope, I missed him.
Yes.
I was getting anxious. I should have let it go.
I'm just happy because I want to win the competition.
Yeah, what do you win in the competition?
You win however many.
You win a ride home with Daddy. You win a ride home with Daddy.
No, not all my sour berries.
All right, we'll do that. If you win, you win a ride home with Daddy. If not, you stay here. Theo is rooting against you, Ted. Yes, he is. But you got to put him, I don't want to beat him, but I will put a fish catching show on for the kids. If they get close. Well, we had a great weekend. We ate some good food. I had, what was it, beef tenderloin last night at dinner? We had beef tenderloin with au jus sauce on it. We had fish, chicken, rice, asparagus. There was all kinds of stuff to eat yesterday, so it was really cool. Are you fishing?
Yes, I'm telling you guys right now, this does not smell good.
No, it don't smell good.
It's garlic.
All right, well you get up here and start fishing because you can't catch anything if you're not in the water.
I'm trying to get bait on.
Okay. I'm gonna I use this bobber. I was taught this by actually my Uncle Gary that's in the live. When I was little, I used to put bobbers on, not just watch the line. I like to see the bobber going up. And as I get older, this is way better because I could see it from a distance because I'm always moving around and helping the kids. So I use a bobber on mine. The kids don't use a bobber, but I try to teach them not to. But me, I cheat as you get older.
That's why we're the better fishers.
The fishers?
I mean, yeah, whatever it's called, fishermen.
Fishermen.
Oh, he's done.
He may live. Sometimes they get that second wind. And then, I don't know if you could see, let me do this. Can you see my bobber there? It's right here. Whoop, I just kicked my stuff in the water. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit. Yeah, you can see my bobber right there. See my bobber right here? It should be going up in any second. It should be going up any second. So, yep, it's going down. Usually the trout will take it down. Now, I don't like it that long, so I'll reel it in some. And then there's mine. What? I don't know if I have any more bobbers, but if you want to go in the truck, I have the plastic bag. There should be a bobber in there.
How many?
And if you don't want the bobber, I can give you this bobber.
If I want to, I'll take the
Theo, go run to the truck in that plastic bag and look and see if there's any bobbers. Oh, I know. Hold on. Never mind. Where would a bobber be? Probably in the tackle box. What do you think?
And there is.
And there is.
I call that bobber.
Is that good?
I call this bobber.
That's too big, I think. That's just gonna pull the weight down. What do you want that for?
My bobber.
You can't put it on there, but don't slide. You have to use one of those bobbers.
This one.
That's too big. Use the little one. Yeah, it has to slide if you're putting it here. Here, give me this. This is the one you want. It has to slide through there. Because if you're gonna hook it like this, if you're gonna put that on the ground, or do you want it on top? You can try it on top and put it up here. All right, then you have to use this bobber on the bottom. Or you can just not use the bobber too.
Put it on,
After you throw it out. No, or do you want it to float?
No.
No, you're gonna do it like I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you throw it out, and then you put it in your thing, and then you hook it like that.
Can I go look and see if there's any bobbers that
Yeah,
work
me
for
too.
me in the
I'm
bag?
confused too.
Dad,
Throw it out.
Dad,
Yeah,
is there any bobbers in the bag?
I don't think so. You can look though, you can look. That's one thing that we have to get, bobbers. I have a bunch of slip bobbers, but I don't have any of these bobbers. I'll put it on where the orange is. Yes, put the bobber on there. Huh? Yes, on that line. And then I gotta go see the chat. Nope, just one side.
There's a bobber.
There you go. You got a bobber? That ain't the right bobber. That's a slip bobber. Put it back. Yeah, reel it in a little bit to tighten your line up a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh. And then that'll go down. And then when that bobber goes
Dad.
up, oh, look at this. I'm getting fish over here and I'm talking to you.
I just said Dad.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Oh, I got another one.
Oh, that might be oh, jeez.
Woo!
I might switch to that green stuff.
You might. Karly, you got a hit. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You don't like me? Why? Because I catch fish? And let me show you guys
The
something.
hook's right there, too.
The hook is right in his lip where it should be. And it comes out that easy. So there's another trout. Beautiful trout up here, guys. The brown's in here. I'd really like to catch a brown for you so you can see it. Yeah, they were bigger, but I got more. Whoa. All right, we're gonna let him go. Get him in that water, let him take off. There
Can
he
you try
goes.
me with some green, Dad?
Yes, of course. So I got 4. You got what? 3. Okay, I'm winning. I don't have 4. I have 2. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on. All right, guys. So simple as that.
You have 2.
Who's
not
that?
3,
Uncle Gary.
4.
Good job, Ted. Yeah, we're having a competition here, Uncle Gary.
Dad.
So I did scream "get the nut bones" yesterday to Theo. My uncle used to say that to me when I was little. What do you want on there?
Green.
Now you do when you throw it. So we got some green chunky cheese here. And
I'll call you a bobber.
Huh?
I call you a bobber.
You want my bobber? Oh, you can have it. You want green? Uh-oh. So Daddy is using this bait. Now guess who's using the bait? Everybody.
Now you're going to switch to another bait and it's going to work. And then we're going to want that bait. Then you're going to switch to another bait. That's going to work.
Yeah,
then we're going
pretty
to want
much.
that
Okay,
bait.
you're good.
It's going to continue.
Reel it in. Here's your bobber. You know how to put that on, right?
I was
You
using that yesterday.
here. Ready?
I'm not touching that. I hate it.
It smells gross.
It smells like garlic.
Yeah, that's what it
It
is.
is.
It's scented
Hold on,
garlic.
guys, and then I'll address the chat here real quick.
Do I just pull it down?
What?
Yeah. No, you just put it. You just put the bobber on.
I mean, you guys don't know that? I taught you that.
When?
Last year when we were here, the year before that. There you go.
Thank you.
Watch your lines wrapped around the tip. Okay, I'll keep my rod out for a little bit. That way they have a chance. I'll move this up a little bit now. Let me see the chat here. We have 6 people in here. Awesome. All right. 351's in here. What's up? Thank you for coming in. Fishing the Dot. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
Dad, I think I messed up.
What?
I think I messed
Give
up
him
with this
mouth to
bobber.
mouth. What do you mean you messed up?
Because look, when I let it go,
Uh-huh.
it twists.
Ah, I see. Okay, reel your line in. Reel. Oh. That's how you keep it like that. Now keep an eye on that bobber. It should go up any minute. I guess I will. I'm going to use, since they're using the green, I'm going to use a different color. Keep the green to you. Over there.
Dad,
What?
put this back in.
Huh?
Put this back in there.
Hold on, I'm trying to see which ones. Okay, there's 2 of them opened. Natural garlic scent and trout. I don't know if I like that one. I'll try this one. All right. So, like I said, guys, I'm using the natural garlic scent chunky cheese from Gulp. So Gulp, if you're out there, if you want to sponsor us, I buy a lot of this stuff. Berkeley, Gulp. All right. So I'm not using a bobber anymore. I gotta use my keen eyesight. But this place down here, guys, is pretty. We usually come up here once a year for this. But we're up here a few times in the winter for skiing. Karly's friends and kids from school and their parents, they usually come up here a lot. So we come up a couple times in the winter. But this is my favorite time to be up here when the trout are in, and you know, it's just an awesome place up here. Okay, we got the chunky cheese on. Karly, you're getting hit.
Dad, you're gonna hit.
Watch them lines, guys. And those rods that I got them, they were 24 bucks. They are a crappie fighter from, what is that, from Zebco. The drag system on those, they're a little weird. They tighten up, but her drag system actually smoothed out. So it's okay. But when I was doing the video, I was feeling it, and it seemed like it was a little bit touchy, like it was like sticking. But the more you use it, it smooths out. So for 24 bucks, guys, you can't beat it. It comes with 6-pound high-vis line on it. It's a 5-foot rod. They're nice and small. You can take them anywhere. So they're really a nice little trout rod. So I wanted to get them for that and for our crappie fishing and panfish fishing this year. So pretty good rod for the price. Mine was 27 bucks on Amazon. Pets and More with Braden. We have night crawlers, Canadian night crawlers, and we got power bait, we got gulp bait. We were throwing the trout magnet crankbaits. I was throwing a spinner bait, like a inline Joe's fly. But the water's so clear here, they're really not going after any of the lures, any bright lures. So we just went to the gulp bait with a single hook on it. But it's a beautiful day out and perfect day for fishing. I haven't went live fishing yet, so I figured this is a perfect time with my kids. You got Theo down here fishing. Karly's down there fishing. She's right here right now. Give me one of those wipes. Just give me the used one. Got to conserve wipes.
Where'd you get the wipes?
In my drawer, in my door. So, but yeah, but the only thing we didn't bring this weekend is I was running around packing and I forgot to grab the net. So we don't have a net, but the trout are up. I think I'm getting a hit. Am I? Nah, no, it looks like I'm not. Nope, I'm not. So we got 10 people in here. Thank you guys. If you haven't, please hit that like button. We got 2 great videos coming on. I did a really good, I think one of my best videos last week. I put it out. It was a fly fishing video with my buddy Bob. He's a guide up in Johnstown area, Indiana, PA. And we went out and we nailed trout. We got, hey Jeff, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. We're just doing some trout fishing up here at Seven Springs. Another thing, if you are going to trout fish up here, you got to make sure you go get the necessary permits to do so. They do check. When we were here yesterday, we had a guy, was it yesterday or the day before? It was a Friday. Friday, the guy come up and checked us. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was one of my best ones, I think, with fish and everything like that. Hey, Rocco, what's up, buddy? How are you? Yeah, turkey season for me is April 29th. So that'll be what, next week or the week after? The week after, April? I think. So, but yep, We're just gonna hang out here for a while.
Then you're gonna hit.
Figured we'd do a live. What's up, AutoCat?
Dang it. He's trying to trick
And
you.
if you leave it sit long enough. What? Yes, that's the bait I made. You can throw it. It's just they're bright. I use chartreuse and pink. Take that bobber off when you do that. You only put it on one side. Did you put it on both sides or just one side?
One side.
Let me see it. Hold on, guys. Got it off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she's using this. She's throwing her my rod, I think. Is that my rod?
I don't know. I have like 5 rods.
Okay. Oh, that's Theo's crappy rod. That's okay. That's just a bobber with a
How many?
CC glider on it. So.
I'm trying everything that I possibly
But Karly got how many fish? What are you doing, Theo? You just wrapped it. Don't wrap it. Don't do that. You just wrapped around my line.
No, I didn't.
Don't do that.
I didn't
All right,
wrap
there
around
you
your
go.
line.
Yeah, you did. You're lucky. There you go. Don't let that sink first, remember? You want the bobber back?
Yes.
That's mine. Oh, that's here.
I'm using.
She's trying to catch everything in the pond. Yep, you'll learn, Rocco. Turkey are, they can see good. You got to get in there when it's dark out. What I like to do turkey hunting is I like to locate them, and what I call them is put them to bed the night before. Let me move this up a little bit. I like to put them to bed the night before and then know where they're at in the morning. Theo, you can't have this twisted like this, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's twisting on you.
It's not
And
my
you have
fault
it,
it keeps twisting.
you can't have it in, you have to have it slide. So there's a spot on here where it'll slide, buddy. Okay?
Okay.
And I am gonna reel mine in a little bit. But yeah, you put them to sleep the night before, find out where they're at. You usually use a shock call, which is like an owl hoot or a crow call.
I'm just going over here.
And you locate them, because when you blow that call, they will call back, and then you know where their turkey are at in the area, and then you move in the morning under cover of darkness, get in there within 100 yards, and then you call to them and they should come in. Just a little tip for you.
Adventure.
Yeah, they usually make a big circle too, Rocco. So and they usually have 2 or 3 roosting spots. They won't roost in the same spot usually, unless it's they're really, really liking the food in the area. Then you got them, because then they're staying in that area for preferred food source. Get a little windy now. We got a little chop on the water.
Nothing's biting. Nothing's really biting.
What's that?
Nothing is really biting.
I'm trying to find a roost at what I've been looking for. Yeah, and the roost, you want to do it about a half hour before dark. Go out, take a crow call or an owl call, or both, and go out and just walk a little bit, call and listen, and just keep walking like every 100 yards, call, and you'll hear them gobbling, and they're already in the trees. So then you know that that's the roosting area. Usually you're looking for high trees, a lot of branches, stuff like that on trees. They sometimes will roost in pine trees, but they like the tall, and my property, they love the tall oaks, the thick oaks. They want a good solid branch to rest on, because they don't want to be moving all night. They want to be solid. So find a tree that has some good solid branches. You done, what are you eating, another burger?
No.
No?
I just put burgers back in there.
Okay. Wind your bobber up a little bit, it's too low.
Dad.
Hey, Randy.
Dad. Dad.
Randy said, do I really know what I'm talking about? I just made that up.
Dad.
Yeah.
Can't you just put the line down instead of the bobber? Because then won't the line go up?
Nope. That's the way that bobber works. That's just a regular standard bobber. I thought so. He's laughing. Yeah. Carly, you want to wind that bobber up a little bit to give you some room. You don't want it that low hanging. Right there's good. About a foot down from your rod. So it gives you some time, but it don't take too long where they swallow the hook. So, but it slowed down. As soon as we got here, we caught, what did you catch, Carly? You caught a big trout and you caught 2 bluegill? I got two trout or 3 trout?
Yeah,
2.
I got 5 trout.
What do I have?
2.
2. I got 2 trout. Theo, you have anything?
1.
You got 1 trout. So Carly's in the lead right now. This is the way I fish. Yeah, and it's nice, it's relaxing. Just throw it out, let it sit. Yeah, no problem, Rocco. You can email me, call me. You got my number. You can text me or call me. I had 2 within 80 yards of me for 3 hours. Yeah, sometimes when they're with the hens, it's hard to pull them off a flock. But it's too late in my area. I think we should be hunting in April, not at the end of April into May, because it's kind of hard. We're only allowed to hunt till noon also in spring because
I jumped over your line.
the hens are on their nest. So.
I want to go over there because there's probably a lot of fish.
There's probably a lot of fish right here too.
I saw that bend pretty good.
Yeah, it did bend pretty good. I probably missed it. That's why I like my bobber, because I could see the bobber. But I don't know. He's on now.
Oh, jeez.
I got him. I got him. And that was the chunky cheese, not the green. That was the other
I told
color.
you. The
Yeah?
second we would have...
Hold on, guys. I'll show you this little trouty trout here in a second. I don't know if he swallowed the hook. I think it's the spot. Maybe Daddy can pick spots.
Because they're like right over there.
Okay, it looks like the fish should be good. Let me lay this here. Watch out.
Oh, I just
Watch,
got puffed in my finger.
watch out, Carly. I got to put this down here. And it's bleeding a little bit, so I'm gonna cut the line. And there's a little bit of blood on it, but it's still a nice fish. So I'm gonna let him go real quick. I don't like when they bleed. I like to get them in the water quickly. Go, fishy, go. All right, he made it. He's swimming away, which is a good thing. Yeah, you go through a lot of hooks fishing this way. But like I said, if we were eating them, we would use a treble hook because we wouldn't care. I mean, we care about the fish. I don't mean it to sound like that, but we're not keeping them to eat or anything. So I'm using a small WUTZ-IT egg hook so we can release them. What did Deer Corner say? You okay? Need to go to the... Hey, Randy said hi, Carly.
Hi.
She said hi. She's not mic'd up. So Randy said hello to Carly.
That's why I took the mic.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and another thing at Deer Corner said you can hear them roost. So if you listen to that, but in the morning you can do a fly down cackle. People have wings and they'll flap wings in the morning and like hit branches and things. So it sounds like a turkey's coming off their roost. And there's a call, it's called a fly down cackle with the turkey call. I use a mouth call. I don't use box calls too much. I usually use a slate or a mouth call. And that's just how I was brought up. I don't use too many. I have the calls, but there's different situations that you need different calls. Hey, Robert Mack, how are you, buddy? Thank you for coming in. Yeah.
Can I use a new rod?
What?
Can I use a new rod?
Yeah, as long as you're watching your rod there.
I am.
You gonna use the one with the purple? Using my rod?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do you just cast it out and reel it in?
Just cast it out and jig it a little bit because that will fall down. Like you see, you have a bobber stop on there. That casts pretty nice though, don't it?
Jig it?
And then let it go, let it sink, and then that jig's on there, and then just go like this. Pull your tip up a little bit, and then let it go, and then the jig will fall back down. Okay, so. But I got to put another hook on my rod, so excuse me for 1 second, guys. Yeah, roll it in before it gets to her line, because the wind is pretty bad now.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the best thing to use.
Huh?
Don't know if it's the best thing to use.
It's probably not right now. I would just stick with your gulp on the bottom. And let me see here. I need a hook. And for those of you that just came in, want to check it out, this is the WUTZ-IT octopus hook. It's like an egg hook. I like to use it. I don't use an egg hook because it's a little bit wider gap. I like the octopus hook because it's got like a little
Karly's
special,
going for the cheap
a
way.
special bend.
Karly's going for the cheap way to win.
How?
She's going to catch bluegill.
She's going to catch bluegill.
She's trying to cheap. She's trying to go cheap.
She's not cheating. She's catching fish.
No, she's trying to go cheap.
You taking your worms too?
Yeah.
Are you taking that bobber?
Cheap, cheap, cheap.
What?
Cheap, 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 cheap.
What are you
cheap,
taking
cheap,
them on over there? Okay.
Cheap.
All right.
That's a cheap way to win.
Cheap way to win, he said. What do we got? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna scale the bluegill
Listen to
away.
the crows. They will also give turkeys away.
Don't take all of the bait.
Yes. That's why the turkeys don't like the crow call. For sure. The hardest part of my day is getting this line through this little eye. I gotta look. When the sun's out, it's even worse, and the sun just came out.
The second you try to do it.
Huh?
The second you try
You know how
to
many
do
hooks I've dropped? Just I thought it was in the eye, and it just falls down. It's pretty funny, actually. Okay. So I got it on there. When you do that and yank it, you know you're pulling your bait right off.
Yeah, but there was a bit of it.
Karly, just yell if you need a hand. So sorry my back is to you guys. I'm just trying to try different areas, buddy. Just try to throw it in different areas.
Okay, I'm taking your area. I'm gonna cast it that way.
What?
I'm taking your.
You casting it my way?
Yeah.
Here, you can get on this side and use these ones. I'll use the other hook. Okay? I'll use the other side. If you think this is a better spot,
Well, I caught one.
you can have it.
You guys caught like 80.
You can have it. So let me get the chunky cheese on here, guys. And this chunky cheese has glitter. And then I just mold it around the hook. There you go. And then put it on there and put your bobber on. I'm gonna throw mine where Theo was, because he said there's no fish over here. So I'm gonna throw it
And catch a fish.
out here and see if we can get a fish. I'm using the Abu 3000i rod, and I got that paired up with the Shimano Sienna reel, and the size is the 2500 FE.
Hey, you did it right.
Let me
this
see
time.
if you did it right. Nope. See this hole? You can't have it in the hole. It's got to be out of the hole so it slides. Okay?
Okay.
But now you got it. Now you should get a hit. Keep an eye on it. Let me keep an eye on my rod here. Okay. So yeah, so we're just hanging. Karly got her little spot set up over there with the bench. So, but thank you guys for coming in. If you haven't, hit that like button. And like I said, we cut 2 videos before this. And what'd you have? Was it a tick? There was ticks here yesterday because a couple of the kids had ticks on them, but they got them off. They were walking through the woods and ended up getting ticks. So that's what happens. But use permethrin, or permethrin oil, whatever they call that. But I have a spray that, especially in turkey season, Rocco. You're going out in turkey season. There's a lot of ticks at this time, so you want to watch that.
Permethrin oil.
What? Permethrin oil. Yeah. And but the 2 videos that I cut this weekend is going to be pretty good. So, yeah, a lot of turkey. They like ridge tops. They like walking the ridges. And it just depends on the terrain, where they like to be, you know, how they move, and where the food is. I mean, it's just basically finding the food. Theo, you got a hit. Just kidding. Are you eating your burgers? He was at the arcade today, and what did he got 27 sour burgers. But I think the sour burgers cost me as much as a fishing rod and reel. But it was fun. They had fun. So whatever. Theo, grab that rag that's there so it don't fly in the woods.
All right.
Put it over in Mummy's holder over there.
We'll do that.
Okay?
We'll do that.
There you go. What do we got going on? Yes. Deer corner, food, food, food.
What if I catch one on your rod?
You're not catching anything on my rod. You ain't even standing around the rods. Huh?
But what if you over the top of the
Karly,
tail
you
and the
okay?
rod goes off?
Throw that power bait out first there.
Whoa, windy.
Or the gulp. Take that bobber off, throw it out there. Now you see those bushes that are there? That wood that's in there? Don't throw to that wood, throw on the side of it. Because that wood's down about 2 foot from the top of the water. And if you throw that bait on there, it's going to get caught up in the tree branches. You better get down on the business end of the rod. Because if you get a hit, you can't do nothing from up there.
Thank you.
Let's see the chat here. Enjoyed your truck. Thanks, Deer Corner. I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Hit that like button on the way out. I'm going to show you one of my setups here on this slip bobber. Grab me the your rod with the slip bobber on. I want to show the people, show everybody in here. No, the slip bobber. Yep, that one. Let's see it. So this was, hey Robert Max, Scott Hummer, hello there. So this is the new crappy fighter rod that I got. 24 bucks on Amazon. I'll have them in the links of the video. If you go to my other videos that they're in there, I'll probably try to put the links into this live too. I didn't put it in there yet though. I got a 16th or 3/16 jig head sickle hook with one of my OC gliders on it. That's like a paddle tail. It's like a beaver tail, not paddle tail. That's on. I have it rigged with a Thiel slip bobber, and there is a bobber stop somewhere on this, and I think it's up here. Oh yeah, it's up here. So what I do is I have the bobber stop right here, and that just sets the depth. See that little right there, right where my thumb is? That you can set the depth so when the bobber comes up, it stops there. So you set the depth of your jig with that bobber stop. And that's how I was fishing it. But it's kind of clear here. Ooh. So I just throw this out, you let it set, the jig falls down the space of the bobber, and then I just twitch it and let that jig move a little bit, twitch.
You just threw it right where fish was.
Yeah, so then I just twitch it, let it come up and down. Yeah, Jason Drones is doing I guess a live tonight, and he's doing a giveaway, I think, of the Sun Blessa Gen 2. To be honest with you guys, I don't know, you'll have to watch his video, but I haven't done anything on my Sun Blessa yet, but I really haven't found too much of a difference on mine. But you'll have to watch Jason's video, and then I'm going to put a video out eventually with the Sun Blessa headlamp. It's just I've been so busy. I'm doing the OD Pro Coyote light also, the new one. I did the old one, so I should be doing that pretty soon. Hey, City Sticker Chris, what's up, buddy? Just hanging out at Seven Springs with the kiddos, fishing the lake or a pond here for some trout. We got a few trout today. But yeah, Jason's doing a giveaway. Jason's been putting a lot of videos out lately, guys, so he's been grinding and pushing, man, and getting them all out. Yeah, they don't like that. They don't like that real bright bait. I could see the bait here, and it's just, I think it's just scaring them away. Oh, there, hold this.
No, I'm good. If it gets
No, I'm
on,
getting
I'm
a hit.
taking it. I'm gonna take it right
hit.
now. If it goes, I'm taking it.
I think I'm getting a hit.
If it goes, I'm taking it.
It looked like it was, anyway.
If it goes, I'm taking it.
I'm trying to do a competition, but I can't get a video out to do it. So I may do a live and announce. I want everybody to make their own bait. So a homemade bait with household items.
Materials.
And make a bait with that. You can use parts of a lure, but you can't use an actual lure. You have to make a lure up. And I got to make that announcement. I'm hoping to get it out by the end of April, and then we're going to do it for May. You'll have a month to make your bait, and then in June we're going to make a video with you using a bait. Now to win, there's going to be judges. Now you don't have to catch fish on it. It's just going to be the most creative lure, and I'm going to appoint a couple judges. I probably will do some judging on it also. I know my daughter and my son want to be a judge, and I'll probably get 5 judges to judge them. So I'll probably get 2 more judges at least.
Dad?
Oh, what?
Can I check this?
You can check it. And but I'm going to try to get that announcement out soon. And then also in May, the beginning of May, I'm hoping to get out my shirts. My shirts will be on sale at the beginning of May. So, hey, James, thanks for coming in. So that'll be May. April will be the announcement for the make your own bait. And we'll see. But I got a lot of stuff going on. So
I should have gave you a bad cast.
You should have gave me a bad cast. You got a snag?
I thought you had a fish.
Is it on that logs? Okay. Let me tighten this up a little bit, guys. That way I can see it. Thea's blocking my view though. Feel the love.
That's the way you win.
That is green. Whoa, did you see that fish jump? That was a big fish. That is not a spider, Chris. That's green slime from the pond. A fish must have slapped it on me there. So. But thanks for looking out, buddy. No spider.
I need to watch my rod now after that.
What?
I need to watch my rod after that jump.
Yes, I would watch it. Comes with it. Yeah. Theo wants to throw you under the bus.
If you want to, we'll put it on there for you. Send it to you.
Oh, Theo, I'm getting a hit, man. You ain't even paying attention. You missed them. I ain't paying attention either.
Exactly.
Nope, no bait.
Yeah.
That's why I like the bobber, because you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep, you can see the hit. You got to watch the line too much. Now, if I'm fishing, without doing lives and stuff, I'm good because I'm standing by my rod and I'm watching the rod. But when I'm talking on the lives and stuff, I like using the bobbers. So.
I think I yanked it too early.
Yes, you did. You should have let him try it again. Buddy probably cleaned us off because that was a good hit. That was a good hit. But you see I got a hit in your spot?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Huh? You let it sink. 3, 2, 1. Click. Put it on.
Wasn't it 5?
These little rod holders are cool. I got them for like $1.25 a piece. Oh, they are a little huh? For what? Yeah, you can not. Huh?
It's nice. We can get...
Yeah. All right, so we're buying wicker as we're fishing. I heard you say a lot, and you got the microphone here, so keep it clean, sister. Sure. All right, we're buying wicker and fishing. I should have named the live shopping for wicker. You might not get it. Huh?
I said, take it down. I meant that.
Oh, okay.
Dad,
Well, there we go. So we just bought a set of wicker for the sunroom.
Dad,
Yeah.
give me some bait.
What do you want on, green or cheese?
With cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So not only is this a fishing channel, it's a home shopping network. Karly is over there catching fish. Chris, yes.
I think I got one.
Chris said bless you.
I think I got one.
Chris said bless you.
Thank you.
You can talk because you got the microphone. Oh, give me that. Quit pulling it away.
Well, yes, I have one.
One what?
I have a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karly caught a really nice trout on a worm over there. We showed it earlier in the live.
At the beginning of the live.
At the beginning of the live.
That was terrible.
Bring it in and throw it back out. Don't go, remember, you got to be easy with that putty on there. That putty will fall right off. A little breezy now, which is nice because it was hot in the sun. It was going to hook a big blue sucker.
Oh, I thought
There you
that
go,
was
that's
a
a
bird.
nice one.
I thought that leaf was a bird.
Oh, why do you reel it in so much?
Because the line's gonna go over there across yours.
You set it down first, then do that.
Like one,
No, here,
two,
there's your thing. It fell everywhere. Sorry, we lost connection, and that may happen down here. Sorry, we lost connection, and that may happen down here. We're in the mountains, so.
Dad, can you put that bobber on?
Apologize. What?
It's in your pocket.
Yep. Let me put this bobber on here. Pretty sticker. Our oaks in Central PR are new. Yeah. The oaks we have, we got a lot of oaks, and it doesn't produce every year, obviously. Every couple years they produce.
I've been awfully quiet in this life.
What's that?
I've been awfully quiet this life.
Theo, you're getting hit.
Stop.
He fell for it again. He fell for it again. Just watch your bobber, you'll know if you're getting
You're
hit.
getting hit.
I'm not. I can't even see my line. My eyes are going, guys. Ted, what state is this? This is PA. We're in PA.
Seven Springs, PA.
We're in Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Special permit areas.
I'm gonna reel this up a bit.
Just reel it up a bit. She say okay with that? There you go. So this is Off the Hook Outdoors, Fishing, Hunting, and Home Shopping Network.
Fishing, hunting.
Fishing, hunting, and we'll buy anything you got online.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, we can get rid of all that stuff in the sunroom.
Yeah.
And if anybody on here, I don't ship the couches and chairs, but if anybody's close, we're getting rid of, and they're nice. They're not.
We can do
they're
a
used.
giveaway.
I mean, I've had them for a couple years, but they're in
We can
good
do a
shape.
giveaway.
Yeah, we can do a giveaway, huh? Do
For a couch.
Do a living room furniture giveaway. So, hey Theo, if I catch one on your rod, you know it is mine, right? It's funny because Theo likes to, he's into it when he's throwing lures and everything, but when this kind of fishing, he needs to be doing stuff. So, and I don't blame him. I'm the same way, but this is sort of like a relaxing, like wind down after the weekend type deal. So I wanted to bring him out here and do a live. Because I said I was doing a live this weekend, and we were just running so much this weekend that I couldn't do a live. But I made a video. I put the camera behind us in front. I mean, we got a lot of good footage. So you got another one.
It's 4.
What is it? All right, so hold on.
Again, she's playing the cheap
Karly
way.
is right there. Right there. Where the heck you at? There's Thea.
Hi.
Karly's right there. Over there. She caught one. She got a bluegill. How many is that?
4. 4.
4? So Karly, look at that big trout there. Sue, look at that one swimming. Out by the rock. It's a big one. Trout pond. Yep, trout pond. There's a couple different ones out here. You need a permit. You have to go up and get a permit to fish them in the resort. So there's actually a pond too. Hey zombie, there's a pond that has striper in it also. They have a lot of bass lakes here. There's some 10-pounders in some of the lakes with the bass. And I can't remember what the heck the name of that lake was. But me and my brother-in-law Rob drove down there yesterday and checked out the lake. That's a fly fishing only lake. There's some places up here that are fly fishing only. Some of them are just fish for fun. And there's some of them that you can keep 2 trout out of. But we're not keeping anything. We're just catch and release. So if you guys have it, nice, good times, enjoy. Thanks, Glacier Shark. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is like a wind down from the weekend. Everybody left. And we just like, sometimes, I mean, I love being with the family and everything. It's crazy though. But then at the end of it, it's kind of nice to have my kids and me and my wife and just hang out for like a couple hours and then head home. And that's what we like to do, so. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And showing you some fish. Hey, Native Wild Man, what's up, buddy? Yeah, that was a nice crappie you caught the other day, or yesterday, I think. He texted me with a picture of a crappie. He said it was dinner. So that was pretty cool. So Karly's over there just
playing the cheap way.
She's just catching them. You like that new rod? Yeah? And I got the mics on, the WUTZ-IT mics, and which is nice because it sounds like I'm right in the camera and I'm not. I'm about 30 yards away. I'm about 20 yards away from the camera.
Wait, let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm going all the way over.
Yeah, go ahead. Theo, go down and walk across the pond or whatever. Don't run. You don't have to run. But Theo's going to go down. Right now he's about 50 yards away. And we'll see. We'll see. Show him here. Keep going. Theo, you're about 80 yards. Keep running up. Don't run, but walk up the path. Just watch out for bears and rattlesnakes and ticks. Okay, so keep walking. Keep walking. Hey, Theo. Theo. Whenever I wave my hand, start talking. Did JJ say something? No, okay. All right, you're at 100 yards. Just go to that log. Now say something. Can you guys hear him talking? I can't hear him. He's that far away. Can you guys hear him talking?
Can you guys
Give
hear
me a thumbs up if you could hear Theo talking. He's about 125 yards away.
Hello, checking,
right now.
checking. Hear me?
And that's the beauty of these microphones. Best microphones, wireless microphones on the market. And if you're looking to buy some, go over to JJ Drones. He has them in the description of his channel all the time on his Amazon affiliate links. So go check them out over there. I sell them too, but I always take everybody over to JJ's channel because he's the technical guy and he can help you out more than me. So they all can hear you. So
I can hear it. I'm gonna go farther.
He looks like a little speck over there. They're all saying hi to you. All right, come on over this way. You're gonna get ticks like yesterday.
Oh, Karly, we're gonna go back.
Oh well, if I get ticks, I get ticks, I guess. We'll pull them off later. Yeah. Theo, hurry up. You're getting hit. Jeff, he's coming.
I'm getting a hit.
Yeah, you're getting a hit. Here they come. Jeff, see that? I got yelled at from my wife for doing it. You're gonna trip. Yeah, Karly figures it out. Theo don't yet. Never mind. It went back down. It went back down. Yeah. So they were about 125 yards away. So that's how good the mics are. So it's pretty awesome. I believe they're the best mics on the market, wireless mics. And they're truly wireless too. There's no wires. You just you put them in, they have their own charging box, and they last forever. Oh, the nice fish just jumped right here. Jeff said you got him good that time. Yep. What's going on here with these fish?
You can't catch them.
All right, let me do something here.
I know why.
I don't know what's wrong. We're not catching any more fish here.
You're scaring away all the fish.
I think I am scaring them away.
You're making me run down the hill.
No, you ran down the hill.
You made me.
You fell for it. All right, let's see. Reel it in, always reel it in and re-throw it out, and we'll see if we get another one. You not fishing anymore?
No, mine's just over there. I just don't feel like going back
Oh, okay. I'll leave this right here. Take it up tight, and we'll see what happens. Reel yours in. There you go. We've been going for about an hour and 5 minutes. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. And there's Jason, his Amazon link right there for the DJI mics. But definitely, they're worth every penny. Theo, reel it in and put more bait on it. You know you're not throwing it.
Too early.
You're
late, sorry.
You're holding it too long. You got to let your finger go a little bit earlier. Okay? I'm going to put some green on yours. Okay? Just make sure you don't have to whip it. Just throw it up.
Out of breath from...
You're out of breath from running.
Yeah.
Well, what the heck? You're supposed to be in shape.
I am. Because round is a shape.
Because round is a shape, he said. You hear that, guy? Your weight is way further out than where it should be, so I got to fix that. But yeah, these microphones, like I said, your audio can make and break your videos. And when you have a good video with bad audio, people will click off of it. So don't worry, guys. I'm still trying to get people to watch mine. So it's not like that makes you get all kinds of views, but it just does make the quality way better, which I believe helps out the channel in the long run. You always want to upgrade. He got jokes. Yeah, he does, Chris. We're using Berkeley Gulp.
Well, and power.
And we have power bait, but I catch more fish on the Gulp. Go ahead, reel it in. Got it? Now take it and throw it out there. And remember, you don't have to get crazy and whip it. Just let the rod do the work. Oh, stop. Let it down. There you go. Let the rod do the work. You got to let the rod load up, and then you cast it. There you go. See that? No, not that. You clicked it and reeled it already.
1,
2, 3. Now go. There's steps. I always tell him there's steps, but he always skips one. And it drives me crazy. You always skip steps. Put your bobber on. And make sure it's not in a hole so it has to slide through.
Wait, this one.
And Karly's going back over. Uh-oh, she's leading. Karly is leading the our little competition we have here. We just got the most fish, and she's got the most. The competition. Oh yeah. So, are you gonna fish? Or are you gonna let us catch up? Did you get the bobber on there yet?
Finally.
Huh?
Finally.
Get it? Is it slid over there? Good. You want to switch me back up, or are you good where you're at?
I'm good.
Okay, well, get ready for that fish to hit. Do you see your piece of power bait that's floating out there? A fish come up and hit it?
Yeah. Saw that. So if I kept it on, I would have got a fish there.
Yep. Oh.
Man.
No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe it was the wind. Yeah, so a lot of stuff going on my channel. It's been busy. But just pumping out the content, trying to get the videos out there. Turkey season's coming, so I'll have a couple turkey videos probably for you guys. And then fishing season starts in May for me. This April is the trout season. Then after this month, I usually don't do too much trout fishing anymore. And then it'll start bass fishing in May and muskie.
Woo!
So we'll be getting the videos out to you. A lot of live streams this year, I guess, up at the lake with the kids and things like that. We're definitely going to be doing some pan fishing videos, some bow fishing at the dam down at the spillway. We'll do some bow fishing, pan fishing, muskie fishing, bass fishing. So it's going to be cool. It'll be a cool year. So hopefully you guys all enjoy it. And I try to work on my first channel catfish was a nice one. Nice. And I'm just working on, upgrading the videos. Yeah, I seen Nick out. He got a couple. He got some turkeys down with. He was hunting with Cody, or Cody took him to some property and they got it. Yeah, I watched that video. It was nice. That was Nick's first turkey, he said, in a long time. So congratulations to Nick. Can I throw these over here? These are just gonna blow around. Can I just put them in your cup holder? Oh, sorry. Yep, we won't be on. What the heck? She's casting over me. What do you got on?
Worm.
Worm?
Yep.
Big maggots?
Worms, big maggots.
What do you mean big maggots? Oh, mine? You mean my trout ones? Oh, the gulp maggots. The little waxies and maggots. No, but I heard about it, Chris. I didn't see nothing. Was it on the news? Did it do a lot of damage? I heard about the wildfires, but I didn't know where exactly and how much damage it did. Did you have one? Theo keeps eating his sour burgers.
They're good.
They're good. Reeling it in again, guys. It's still on there.
I thought that was a fish.
But yeah, it'll like catch fire here for a little bit, then stop, then catch fire and stop. But I was really disappointed that none of my baits were working today or this weekend, but I know why, because the water's so clear and those bright baits weren't good for that. And I got a loop in my rod here. I gotta pull this loop up. There we go.
Then they estimated within 5 miles of the house.
What's that? Say it again. You're getting hit.
Stop.
What did he say?
It said it made Pittsburgh news, burned down 20 acres across. They estimated within 5 miles of the house.
Wow. Well, at least it wasn't close. Well, it was close to the house, but thank God it didn't keep going.
Oh, what? It would hit us?
No, not us. Chris's place. Wow. So it took out everything. Well, that'll be, I guess that'll be good area for new growth. Get me your rod real quick. I wanted to show him this Phoebe lure. And this usually works up here all the time, and this isn't even working this weekend. I'm gonna throw it and watch me catch one with it. But I have this rigged up with Theo's rod. He has a Lew's carbon fire rod with a carbon fire reel, speed reel. And I got the Phoebe lure. And this is the silver with light blue back on it. Electric lines. Oh, okay. So let's see if we throw this baby out there.
Sorry guys, you guys have to keep hearing me go.
That looks so good in the water, but the water's too clear for this.
Didn't do bad. I just like these sour burgers a lot.
Now you could really burn this and see if you can get a reaction strike to it. But I threw it, Theo threw it this weekend. I think Theo caught his brown trout on this at the beginning, but after that, nothing. And I was gonna go down and get live minnows and everything, but this pyre bait or this gulp bait works good. So. There's another fish that came up out there. Sometimes I'll reel it and then I'll kill it and just let it flutter down and then reel it in again. Sometimes you get a strike. There's a lot of fish following Karly's crank, her trout magnet. Her trout magnet is a brown trout, baby brown trout. And she was getting a lot of follows this weekend with it, but they weren't committing to it. So, and they're not liking the Phoebe lure today either. But they are liking the power bait, or not the power bait, the gulp. Finding any mushrooms? I don't mushroom hunt myself. I get too nervous. I'll eat the wrong mushroom. Oh, okay, so you got like a reaction strike with that crappie, that big crappie there. Yeah, it slowed down a lot. So we'll probably go for, what is it? We'll probably go a little longer, and then we'll probably wrap it up and head home. We got to get the dogs. My wife's friends watching our dogs, so we got to go, and I like to unpack everything and put everything back where it belongs, you know, after the trip. Lunchtime gonna go. All right, Chris, take care, buddy. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, you guys, make sure whenever you see that, if you haven't checked out my fly fishing video that I posted last week, definitely go and take a look at that. Me and Bobby had a great day. And then probably this Wednesday will be part 1 of my trip up here this weekend. And then maybe Friday or Sunday, part 2 will come out. And I don't know what date is this weekend. Because April 29th is opening day of Turkey. And I don't know if that's this weekend or next weekend. Next weekend. So this weekend coming up, I don't know what's going on. We'll see what happens. But next weekend, I'm trying to get Theo down, depending on baseball and stuff, but I'd like... Friday before Turkey. So yeah, Karly's making her confirmation Friday before turkey season, so we'll probably leave either in the morning to go turkey, or we'll go turkey by the house with the crossbow. I can do that too, so we'll see. It's just, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, but we'll get some videos out here real soon and everything, so we'll see what happens here in the next 10 minutes. Thea. Yeah, all right. My wife just said we can have a confirmation / turkey hunt, and my daughter's like, nah. Down Uniontown, but there'll be hunters down there, so we can't have a party down there. But yeah, so we'll see if I can't get down to camp. But I'll leave after the confirmation party if I had to. Huh? Yeah. And I'm trying to get Theo down there with me for his first turkey hunt. I took Karly a couple years ago. So we'll take Theo maybe down and see if we can't get him a turkey. You landed your biggest smallie on the same bait. Awesome. It's getting breezy now, guys. Huh? So, yeah, thank you guys for coming in. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. I'd appreciate that. I guess we're gonna end it here because it looks like we're gonna be packing up. The fishing sort of got a little slow. So we're gonna pack it up here and then head back to Pittsburgh. But I wanna say thank you all for coming in. Check out my fly fishing video that came out last week. Keep an eye out for part 1 and part 2 of our weekend up here, coming real soon. And then I'm gonna be putting it live. Chris said, bless you again.
Thank you.
And I'll probably be doing a live announcing the bait making competition. And that's just gonna be a bait making competition with anything in your house household items. You can use the hardware from baits, but you can't use the actual bait. So you have to make your own bait, but you can use the hooks and like screws and things from other baits. So that'll be, that will be coming out real soon here. So, but thank you guys for coming in. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Karly did win the competition. So Karly won the most fish in this live. And the biggest. I don't know about that, but yeah, no, she caught the biggest. So yeah, it was the biggest. So Karly got the biggest fish and the most fish on this one. So now she just lit the fire behind Daddy. So keep an eye out for more competitions in the future. All right, guys. Well, take care. Remember, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to pass that on to our future generations to preserve our sport. And we will see ya. Don't touch the screen. You can't move the screen. I can't.